Hey guys, this is my new editing and gaming PC. I got sick and tired of RGB and wanted something less distracting that will make me focus more on work. Well, it did not do that, who am I lying to, but it sure looks darn awesome. I just wanted some white light to shine just subtly inside on the components. Let me explain why I chose this case in particular. This is the Asus ProArt PA602 case, and Asus did not send this case. I bought it with my own money because I wanted a case focused on airflow with enough room inside for 420 AIO while still being, I don't know, good looking. Something more simple to get away from the fish tank look. So the choice narrowed down to this case. The Asus advertises it as geared towards content creators. I did not get it because of that, but rather because of its cooling potential. Basically, this is a reversed fractal torrent case. It has two massive 200mm fans in the front and one 140mm at the back, and these are great fans, by the way. Case also has an integrated fan switch on top, so you can flip the fans at max at any given time, since it has a fan hub inside if you need it to run at max speed while doing, I don't know, some heavy tasks for longer times, just to make sure everything inside will be cooled properly. Anyway, it can also fit 420 AIO at the top, and I know that a lot of you are wondering if it can fit Arctic Liquid Freezer 3 420 AIO, and the answer is yes, it can, but with a slight modification to the top panel. You see, it has these three tabs at the front. You need to completely chop off the middle one and half of the side ones. You can of course chop them off completely too if you want, since the whole panel is actually held by these tabs on the edge. So there is also a Wi-Fi antenna, the Wi-Fi compartment at the back. That piece of metal needs to be taken out, and the Liquid Freezer 3 will fit here without any problems with top panel closed flush. So there is your answer, it fits it with no major fuss. Other than that, the case also has this angled front piece that further channels air towards the GPU, and also a nice angled cable cover at the top, which also channels air more towards the CPU area. So cooling wise, this case is just epic. Front panel is of course removable for easy cleaning, and the case also has an integrated infrared dust detector. This is just a gimmick. I know when it's time to clean the filter. Also, this case has a real ugly GPU holder, which I took out immediately and used the invisible one that came with the GPU itself. My second choice for the case was the Be Quiet Dark Base Pro 901, but that case is just too massive, too complicated with some things inside, and I just like the simplicity of this one, and it also has a nice cutout on the glass side panel, which helps the GPU to expel excess of heat to the outside. Anyhow, components I chose are Ryzen 9 7950X CPU, MSI X670E carbon Wi-Fi motherboard, 96GB of Kingston Fury Renegade RAM, 4 Kingston Fury Renegade 4TB drives, because why not? I need a storage and I need fast one. For the GPU, I went with the good old RTX 4090 from PNY. I did went with Seasonic TX 1300 watts PSU, but I swapped it later on with NZXT C1500 as it has a native 12V 2x6 connector, and I got these beautiful angled sleeved cables from Cable Mod for the GPU as well for other cables, just to have a more tidy look. Of course, the AIO is the Arctic Liquid Freezer 3 420, and this is literally the GOAT, the only one that can literally cool the 7950X, and it will never allow it to go past the TJ Max temps of 95 degrees. Actually, it keeps it below. It has a cool pump lock and VRM heatsink cooler integrated on it. The pump has that offset mount on it, which is literally needed for AM5 CPUs, and the price of this AIO is what makes this GOAT AIO. There will be a dedicated review in the following days, so stay tuned for that. I can only say that this AIO keeps this CPU at 41 degrees while idling, something that no other AIO could make, and maxing out at 92 degrees with literally non-aggressive fan curve of the CPU and 45% fixed pump speed. So if I apply some curve optimizer at -25, this CPU never passes 89 degrees at max load, and look at this, it maxes out in Cinebench R23, giving me 39,281 points for the multi-core. GPU is also running super quiet and super cool, idling at 34 degrees almost all the time. Even while editing, it is not passing 40 degrees. While gaming, when really pushed to the max, 57 degrees is the max it will get. Other than that, 52 to 54 degrees are the average temperatures I am seeing while gaming. I'll just stop yapping here. You can enjoy the build now and let me know what you think about the build itself. Would you done something differently maybe? Also, if you have any questions about something in the build, I will be more than glad to answer them. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share the video, it really means a lot, and enjoy the build now. Looking for affordable Windows or Office keys? Look no further, I got you covered. Head over to scdkey.com, pick your Windows edition, use my discount code LE25 to get a 25% on any Windows or Office products. Once you complete your order, after a few seconds you will receive your code. In Windows, go to Settings, there should be an Activate Windows prompt at the bottom. Click that, enter your code and wait for Windows to finish activation. To check the activation status, use the command prompt with the command slmgr.vbs/xpr and you should receive a notification that the machine is permanently activated. Once again, use code LE25 at scdkey.com.